Hello everyone, I'm Rakhi and today in this session we are going to discuss question number 4.5 and it's on page number 130 of NCERT text class 11 chapter 4 chemical bonding and molecular structure. So let's see what the question is and then we'll move on to its solution. So the question is define octet rule, write its significance and limitations. So we need to define the octet rule and then we have to tell its significance and its limitations. So what actually is octet rule? See, octet rule या फिर कहें the electronic theory of chemical bonding. ठीक है, कुछ भी कह सकते हैं. It was developed by Cossel and Lewis. Fine. So according to the octet rule, atoms can combine. जो octet rule के according क्या होता है? Atoms can combine by how? By two ways. By either sharing of their valence electron from one atom to the another atom, or by transferring of their valence electron from one atom to the another atom. So there are two ways. Number one way, sharing of the valence electron, or number second way, transference of the valence electron. So chemical bond means according to the octet rule, chemical bond is formed by these of the two following methods. Fine. So please now have a look on the board. And moreover, the significance of octet rule is that it has significantly explained the formation of chemical bond according to the depending upon the nature of the element. Fine. So this is the significance of octet rule. Now please have a look on the board. The octet rule or the electronic theory of chemical bonding was developed by Cossel and Lewis. According to this rule, atoms can combine either by transference of valence electron from one atom to the other or by sharing their valence electron in order to attain the nearest noble gas configuration by having an octet in their valence shell. Fine. So अगर आप CO2 को देखें तो इसके अंदर you will be seeing the sharing of the valence electron in order to attain the stable noble gas configuration. Fine. Now, octet rule successfully has explained the formation of chemical bonds depending upon the nature of the elements. Now, moving on to the limitations of the octet rule. First limitation is that this octet rule has failed to predict the shape and relative stability of the molecules. Fine. So it has failed to describe or predict the shape and relative stability of the molecules. Now, octet rule is based upon the inert nature of the noble gas. Inert matlab noble gas won't be reactive over here, as because noble gas are stable, they attain this stability because they are having fulfilled octet of them. Fine. So it is based upon, which is based upon, octet rule is based upon the inert nature of noble gas. Lekin some of the noble gases like xenon and krypton form compounds such as XeF2 and KrF2. देखिए, octet rule is based upon the inert nature. Octet rule ये कहता है कि noble gases are inert, लेकिन what we say according to the limitations अगर हम देखें, इसकी एक limitation है कि octet rule तो ये कह रहा है inert nature of the noble gas, लेकिन some of the compounds are being formed from the noble gases such as XeF2, KrF2. अगर compounds बन रहे हैं noble gases, तो how could the noble gases would be inert? That means अगर noble gases inert होंगी तो वो react नहीं करेंगी, लेकिन अगर वो compound form कर रही है such as XeF2 and KrF2, that means it is violating its nature, that means inert nature of itself. Fine. So the second limitation of octet theory is that it is based, octet rule is based on the inert nature of the noble gas. However, some noble gases like xenon and krypton form compounds such as XeF2 and KrF2, etc. Number third limitation is violation of the octet rule. See, elements in and beyond the third period of periodic table, elements in and beyond the third period of the periodic table have, apart from 3s and 3p orbitals, 3d orbitals also available for bonding. So as elements जो थर्ड पीरियड में है और जो थर्ड पीरियड के बियॉन्ड हैं पीरियोडिक टेबल में, apart from having 3s and 3p orbitals for bond formation, they are also having 3d orbitals. मतलब 3s और 3p से तो बॉन्ड बना रहे हैं ऑर्बिटल से, जो उन ऑर्बिटल्स में इलेक्ट्रॉन है, किस ऑर्बिटल्स में 3s and 3p ऑर्बिटल्स में जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है उनसे बॉन्ड्स बन रहे हैं, लेकिन जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स 3d ऑर्बिटल्स में है उनसे भी बॉन्ड फॉर्मेशन हो रही है। यहाँ पर मैंने बोला वॉयलेशन ऑफ द ऑक्टेट रूल, एज बिकॉज मैंने ये इसलिए बोला क्योंकि ऑक्टेट का मतलब क्या होता है, हैविंग 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इन द ऑर्बिटल, बट ओवर हियर बियॉन्ड 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स द बॉन्डिंग वाज fine. So please have a look. In a number of compounds of these elements, there are more than 8 valence electrons around the central atom. So elements which are in and beyond the third period of periodic table, they are having 3s and 3p orbitals for bonding, but they do have 3d orbitals for bonding. As a result, क्या होता है कि सेंट्रल एटम में 8 वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन की जगह 8 से ज्यादा वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन हो जाते हैं, तो ऑब्वियसली द ऑक्टेट इज एक्सपैंडेड एंड देयर इज द वॉयलेशन ऑफ द ऑक्टेट रूल. सो आई विल नाउ बी शोइंग यू सम ऑफ द एग्जांपल्स रिगार्डिंग इट. So the octet rule does not apply in such cases. That means if the octet rule is being violated or the octet is expanded, so such rule is not applicable in such cases. Fine. For example, in PF5 and SF6, the central atom is having more than 8 electrons. Hence, over here, the octet rule is being violated, or I should say the octet has been expanded. You can see over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see over here also in SF6 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So over here there were 10 electrons around the central atom P, and over here there was 12 electrons around the central atom sulfur. It would have been 8 electrons, but over here there are 10 and 12. So over here the octet rule has been violated. Coming to the next limitation of octet rule, odd electron molecule. See, the octet rule is not at all satisfied. It is not at all applicable for all the atoms in a molecule having an odd electron. The octet rule उन atoms के लिए applicable नहीं है in a molecule जिनके ऊपर या जिनके पास में odd electrons हैं. Fine. The octet rule is not satisfied for all the atoms in a molecule having an odd number of electrons. For example, NO and NO2 do not satisfy the octet rule. You can see over here. Over here, N के ऊपर we are having an odd electron 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. अगर वैसे भी देखें तो भी अपनी ऑक्टेट कंप्लीट नहीं कर पा रहा है जो नाइट्रोजन है. इन दिस केस ऑल्सो ट्रू, नाइट्रोजन के ऊपर ओनली एक इलेक्ट्रॉन है, एंड इन दिस केस ऑल्सो द नाइट्रोजन इज ऑल्सो नॉट एबल टू सैटिस्फाई इट्स ऑक्टेट, इट्स नॉट एबल टू फुलफिल इट्स ऑक्टेट ऑर्बिटल. Fine. Completed. Now, the octet rule is also not possible for those molecules in which the central atom is having less than 8 electrons. In case we can take an example of LiCl, we can take the example of BeH2. So please see over here, the rule cannot be applied to those compounds in which the number of electrons surrounding the central atom is less than 8. For example, LiCl, BeH2, AlCl3, etc. They do not obey the octet rule. You can see LiCl. Are you seeing कि यहाँ पर ऑक्टेट जो हमारा हो रहा है वो 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का, इट्स लेस देन 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. जो लिथियम है उसके अराउंड जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है दे आर लेस देन 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. सो ओवर हियर द ऑक्टेट रूल इज नॉट अप्लाइड. ओवर हियर इन एल्यूमिनियम आल्सो AlCl3, you can see there are only 6 electrons around the central atom aluminium. So over here also the octet rule is not at all satisfied. In BeH2 you can see the 4 electrons around the beryllium atom, central atom. So over here also the octet rule is not at all fulfilled. So they do not obey the octet rule. So I feel the significance, first of all I should say what is octet rule you must have understood. Another thing is the significance about the octet rule. That means the octet rule has significantly suggested the formation of what chemical bondings depending upon the nature of the elements, and the limitations of the octet rule means it does not describe the shape and stability of the molecules, and moreover it is violating the octet rule, means violation of the octet rule is there. Fine. And और इलेक्ट्रॉन मॉलिक्यूल के अंदर भी जो हमारा ये ऑक्टेट रूल है ये एप्लीकेबल नहीं है फॉर द ऑड इलेक्ट्रॉन एटम्स इन अ मॉलिक्यूल, एंड फॉर द एटम्स for the central atom which are having less than 8 electrons, it is also not applicable for them. So I feel the limitations and the significance and what is octet rule is almost clear to you all, but still if anybody is having any doubts regarding this question, then please do ask it out in the space given below. Well, this brings me to the end of the session, and it's Meera, keep waving you all. Bye bye.